Well, hello there everyone, it's Liam Carson here, and we are checking out My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which is a spin-off from the main show. I believe this has 13 episodes. I also believe that it's a prequel to the main series. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because ever since it was announced, it was something that I was intrigued to check out. So, yes, and I didn't have time to record it when it came out and all of that, but even so, I would have waited until a good amount of episodes had passed, because what I'm gonna do is what I have done for the main series, which is react to multiple episodes. So do a little, I guess, quick thoughts section after each episode, and then yeah, so but yeah, we are doing this right now, and I think the timing is really apt, I would say, considering the fact that obviously the final season of My Hero Academia is going to drop on October 4th, I think it is. So of course, like I would have planned anyways, I would wait a few weeks anyways, so I can react to like multiple episodes in one go. So yeah, but yes, I'm looking forward to checking this out. A new era, one preceding the one that we are currently undergoing, of course. So yes, this is episode 1 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I'm looking forward to checking this out. So that said, let's go.
Society, with about 80% of the population possessing some uncanny ability. As chaos overtook
it's going to be so weird though, because Deku's narrating this, but he's not going to be involved in this, is he?
A select group.
This is before him.
It's not clear if they can be called heroes at all.
My Vigilante Academia?
Now, we see a story before Izuku Midoriya ever attended UA.
He just referred to himself in the third person. You can already tell with the kind of music, but also the art style as well, how different this is. Love it.
You're hunger. I need to find something to eat.
That's supposed to be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or some shit. Jesus.
Detroit Smash!
Whoa! Oh my!
So cool. Yep. When he was a bit more stronger.
Seeing him work in person is something else.
Yep.
Oh crap! I'm late for class!
Why were you late? I was watching All Might kick ass. Valid excuse.
Got any pride?
What a loser.
Oh! He just...
You little...
He just... evasion. He just classed an evasion.
To activate it, he needs at least 3 points of contact with the surface.
3 points of contact with the surface. Alright.
It's barely as fast as a bike.
Barely. Assuming he made it to class. Give her the sunset.
When she soars through the sky like that, she definitely shines. Man, if
well, we know that those two meet based on the intro.
Shoot! Still gotta go!
Really? I thought the sun was setting.
Well, I did my best. Welcome.
We're gonna tear him up once we find him.
Oh, no!
There's that cockroach.
Oh, what are the odds?
You dropped this! The late-night bus stop can be found right this way, ma'am.
Wait, is that Deku's mom?
10 minutes till the last train leaves.
Cheese!
Ah! He's being a good citizen.
What are you doing here?
You know, I see you out here all the time picking up trash and stuff. You're the, what was it? Cockroach guy!
The cockroach guy.
Knows this place guy?
I'm the nice guy!
I love how she's just taking the
Try not
piss.
to take the idol joke too far. You wouldn't want the cops bringing you in. Oh, and thank you for the drink.
Excuse you? I'll have you know my drinks aren't a joke. I'm the real deal!
Oh, not again!
It's not lame.
Shut up!
Yeah, you're right.
Are you gonna? You're not gonna leave her defenseless.
Sorry to bother you.
Jesus Christ!
At first glance, I didn't even recognize you.
Oh, now they know him.
But look who didn't get enough last time.
Oh
Cockroach
no!
Creep wants to play here.
Shit! Oh, in his feet as well.
Now I'm in a.
Yeah, no matter how much we wish he'd jumped down from the sky,
Or someone might not. All might not.
not coming.
Yeah, all might not jump from the sky, but someone else is.
What happened?
Someone jumped from the sky!
So there shouldn't be any risk of cervical injury or concussions to worry about.
Huh? Who's the geezer think he is? Go home, old man.
Oh my God! Get wrecked!
The responsibility to take out trash like you.
Knuckle duster.
This guy's insane! Come at me!
Jesus Christ!
Nope, the color's fine. Quirks and pro licenses, don't make me laugh. That crap's
Don't
got
make
nothing
me
to do
laugh.
with true justice. When you're faced with something you have to do, can you take action or not?
Yeah.
That's the question a hero has
Every
to
little
answer.
helps, I
That's
guess.
When you're faced with
Oh,
something you
yeah,
have to
he's
do,
gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
that's the question a hero has to
Get that
answer.
little taste of that
the
vigilante
only
life.
question. Come on. Starting today, I'm gonna teach you what it means to be a hero, kid.
What it means to be a
And how
hero.
amazing it feels to punch a villain's face in.
Love him.
That's okay.
You can refer to me as Master.
Like I said, I'm not gonna be your apprentice. Also, I never agreed to let you visit my place.
Oh my!
Tell
And
me
he's
all
gonna
you got
raid
in
the
fridge is
fridge.
Barley tea. Ah, there's the
No!
beer I'm looking for.
You boys are looking rough.
Oh shit!
Got a problem?
He's gonna power them up.
You have problems. I have solutions.
Damn it!
Look, they call this drug Trigger.
Trigger.
It enhances the user's quirk, but weakens their sense of reason.
Oh
In
no!
essence, it turns normal people
Oh,
into
no.
villains.
Wait, did you just say our?
That's right, nice guy. You and I are gonna
We?
stop anyone suspicious and check the
Who's
color
we?
of their tongues.
What now?
Every trigger user has one side effect in common. Their tongue turns dark.
Oh, that's
So
why.
That's why you looked at their tongues
Yeah,
after clobbering those
zero
guys.
for free.
Exactly.
Humor I've ever seen, dude.
I thought you were joking!
Show me your tongues before I
Oh my God, he's-
get mad.
What's all the commotion about?
Oh, it's good to see you, Popstep. Well,
And before
it's
her tongue is
complicated.
dark.
Huh?
Nah, it's not.
So you're like,
What's in the What's in the case? Oh,
So sorry. Are
It's
those action figures
collectibles.
like, for kids?
they rare.
Grown-ass adult walking around with dolls is suspicious.
people are into that stuff. It's perfectly normal.
He's building
I
a
work in
collection.
business that man look when the sun's still up. Not the smartest move.
Aizawa!
Bad times we live in. You instant villains are all over.
Oh no!
I know you. The Erasure Hero. Eraserhead.
It was really fun stuff. It was really fun going into that first episode. Yeah, first off, I got to talk about the animation because it looks really, really cool. Now, obviously, when this was kind of announced and all of that, I already had a notion, the idea that, well, it's not going to be like a free episode thing, is it? So, or even, like I don't know, 5 episodes. It wasn't going to be anything short. I think it's, like I said, 13 episodes, but, yeah, I had a feeling that we would be having, like, I think this is the same amount of episodes that season 1 of My Hero Academia had when, we began all that time ago, but, obviously, when it comes to, I guess that first season of My Hero Academia to where we are at right now, there has been a bit of an improvement in terms of animation and all of that, and Bones have done a pretty good job, and I think Bones are doing the animation here. But of course, it's still going to take a little bit in terms of the budget and all of that, I would imagine. and yet it still really, really rocks, and it's got that really nice comic kind of, like, not just in terms of, I guess, the thicker outline in terms of the characters, and I guess the scenarios as well around them, but also in terms of, like with the vibe in the intro, with the vibe in the with some of the effects, like, of course, the gulp and all of that, it gives you that kind of comic book essence, really. So, which is just really, really neat. So, but I do like the animation at the minute. So, yeah. But yeah, it was really, really cool stuff. So, yeah. Koichi's a really, really, I mean, got to talk about the characters, but yeah, he's interesting in his own way, like, especially when it comes to the fact that, when it comes to, he has not a great quirk about him. Yeah, I mean, that's it though, he's beating himself up about it, and it's not really anything too flashy. It's not, it's nothing like Todoroki's. It's not even Ida's level of quirk and all of that, or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, it still could be pretty useful, but at the speed of, well, just about the bike and all of that, like, not even a motorbike or whatever. It's just a little bicycle. It can be a bit of a, yeah, it can be a bit of a quirk. So yeah, but it is interesting why he is put off with this whole thing. He has the capability. There is this kind of inner desire and all of that. And there are mirrors when it comes to Deku, when we first began with My Hero Academia, I would say, and Koichi, in terms of how he feels like there is an inability to be a hero, kind of like Deku, although the reason why with Deku was because of the fact that he was quirkless, until, of course, All Might gave him, passed on One for All to him. So yeah, with Koichi, I've got this quirk, but it's naff. And I don't really feel like I'm contributing much when it comes to being a hero. So, yeah. And there's even skepticism when it comes to, I'm not going to be able to pass the hero license exam with a lame-ass quirk. So, yeah. And I feel like there is a situation where he might be a bit wrong in that degree, although obviously there is practicality in terms of, well, he could probably pass with his quirk, and there is that kind of self-doubt, isn't there? It's kind of like he's beating himself up because of the fact that he's got a quirk that he believes isn't really much. It doesn't do much. So thus it might feel like he's wasted his chance in terms of obtaining the hero license and all of that, because of the fact that it's kind of like he's abandoned all hope, really, when it comes to potentially being a hero. So yeah, but of course you've got Knuckle Duster, who's just seeing something in terms of potential, in terms of not just that though, but also in terms of him getting beaten up and all of that, and there's no one there to help. And there is this push when the police and the heroes can't do things. You've got to take things into your own accord, really. So, yeah. So, yeah. And that's it, though. We obviously know with My Hero Academia, especially when it comes to UA and all of that, that there is that aspect of, well, he could probably have gotten a little bit better with his slight quirk. Yeah, it's not as flashy as it's a bit but it's not, and yeah, it's not going to be to the levels of what Todoroki's quirk is, or anyone with insane levels of quirk in them, but it still could be pretty useful. So, I mean, Minetta's in bloody UA, and he could just throw balls. sticky balls. So that doesn't seem great in a sense, but it can get the job done. And it's the same with his slide quirk. He get better at it, and you could be on your way to contributing, really. Even if it's the small, every little does help. Even if it's you might not be the levels of Deku and all of that, but you could still help out. So yeah, but yeah. It is very, very interesting, though, to see how things are going to be with him and Knuckle Duster, because of the fact that, again, I did talk about the parallels there are in terms of that hopelessness between Deku and Koichi in terms of their, in terms of their aspirations of being a hero. But, of course, there's going to be a parallel to Koichi and Knuckle Duster in terms of the mentorship and the student. He even said you two could become a hero, which of course those power of words passed on to Deku from All Might to Deku. So yeah, but yeah, I mean. It was it's going to be interesting to see that dynamic, especially with how unhinged Knuckle Duster is. He's absolutely wild. So yeah, but yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen over the course of this show, because they are doing things that are a bit risky. And now Aizawa showed up, so yeah, which is to be expected, I guess. I mean, again, this is gonna be a prequel, and we even saw All Might at the very beginning. But I do expect to see characters in a bit younger and all of that. I don't know how long this is before the first episode of My Hero Academia. It's a good amount of time, obviously, but yeah, I mean, it will be very interesting to see what will happen in terms of how they proceed without getting arrested and all of that. So yeah, and because that's it though, they're doing things that are going to get them arrested, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they do operate away from this hero structure of society, that because there's many heroes, as we all know, in the world of My Hero Academia. So yeah, and you've got these rogue operatives who want to do right, but sometimes the heroes are not there. Sometimes the police can't do their jobs. They've got to take matters into their own hands whilst working outside the rules, really. So yeah, but it was a fun episode. It was a fun opener, so I really enjoyed this. So yeah, right. I'm just gonna do something first before we do get into episode 2. So be right back.
That you're the same as me.
Is he?
I'm getting a bad feeling.
You're full of energy. He can't.
What? But it's not like I have anything to do with him.
Neither do I, thank you.
Oh? Wait, it's not working? Oh, no, wait, actually.
My eraser didn't work.
He doesn't have a quirk, does he? It's like, if he can't erase his quirk, that means that either his quirk is having an off day, or there's no quirk to erase.
Who keeps showing up around these villain appearances? No doubt. I'll bet you he knows what's going on.
Huh?
So he was right.
Red flag! Get a move on,
My apologies. It appears I was sorely mistaken. It's clear now that you're not misusing a quirk. So I've got no cause to put you under arrest. Any less suspicious. To be safe, I should tip the police off about him.
Oh, Christ. I was gonna say, can't Aizawa do shit here? Oh, God.
I'm here too!
Ready for round 2? Jesus Christ!
I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. This is
Didn't
real
have beef
hero
with
work.
Knuckle Guy.
Though it is my day off.
Though it's his day off. There's no days off being a hero.
Come to me, my lovely little dolls.
Oh shit. Oh. There we go. Uh-huh.
Run for it! Yo, awesome, dude! What? We gotta call a hero!
All for once somewhere like seeing this somehow on a TV report, like, interesting. Bloody hell.
Hey, Master!
I call him Master! So it looks like there is an us. He's gonna botch this, isn't he? Oh, maybe not. Good on him for being a support, I guess.
That was close.
Watch out!
Not such a big threat without that gigantification power.
Nope.
After that, any concerned citizen would bind the target. That's all.
Just so casual as Aizawa.
Of course, by that logic, you've got no business charging us until after the deed is already done.
You're the kind of guy who'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission? Gotta say, I think your personality sucks.
They are
Heard that
polar
before,
opposites. I imagine. How many times has Aizawa just been tired and done with shit and he's just absolutely unhinged?
Don't give me that. It's annoying, so cut it out.
Damn.
No more overanalyzing everything you do, okay?
Yeah, that's Deku's
All
job.
that modesty's a huge load of crap.
Jeez.
Good job jumping into a trash heap just like your master taught you. But this is only the
It's
start.
very fortunate those trash bags were there, though.
Yeah, so I told you I'm not going along with that, right?
I heard you say master back there loud and
Me
clear.
too.
What's your problem? Shut your ugly face! Now back off, you little hick!
It was supposed to be evil
You got
Cyclops.
one chance to take that back, you loser.
Yeah, he's evil Cyclops.
They're going
We've had
crazy with
Wolverine,
their
we've had
pups in front of the
Cyclops.
station.
Stop right there, you guys!
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What the hell was that?
He's got a thing for landing in trash bags this episode.
The unstoppable force with an air of mystery. The Crawler!
The Crawler.
What? That ain't right. I'm pretty sure you're called Nice Guy.
No!
We're cleaning scum like you off the streets.
Master?
Whoa!
Who let the old man out?
Listen, you little brat.
Oh, old
First
man,
off,
respect
you're
your
in for a
elders.
whooping.
Hit people just because it's fun.
Why not?
What is happening? You guys want to loop us in?
Can they do anything?
No.
I'm stone. I'm tough as stone. I'm invincible. Now watch me.
Yo, what?
This building falls.
Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Nice.
Here's trying to keep it from spreading further and keep the streets safe.
So you show them some respect.
Hear me. I am the ultimate being, the pinnacle of humanity. Keep trying to fight. It makes no difference.
Jeez. Oh, yeah.
That's all it takes. Now I've just got to make sure you don't get the chance to recover that focus.
He's going unhinged. He's cray-cray.
That armor's not going to save you if you don't learn how to use it right. Wise guy.
It's pretty much a dead giveaway. Do me a favor and make sure none of your friends get hooked on the stuff.
Drugs are
You
not
can
cool,
text me if
kids.
it ever comes up.
This sounds really serious.
I'll say
I love how-
drugs are bad.
The cops are
I love how
Right.
locked in they are into
Start.
this.
His name is Knuckle Duster, and I'm the Crawler.
Yeah. Kind of a badass way to conclude things.
His face. Which hero knocked this guy out?
Well.
Be suspended for excess force.
Oof.
About that, we
Oh,
talked to
no.
some eyewitnesses in the area, and they claimed there were two heroes. but we haven't received any reports of dispatches to this locale.
Yeah, they're acting
That
on
clears
their
it up.
own.
Check it out, guys! You went viral!
Is anyone using our names?
You could say that.
Nice guy.
We've got Freaky Fist Grandpa.
Freaky Fist
and,
Grandpa.
The Crueler.
You're not nice guy.
The Crawler! Why can't anyone get that right?
He's not having a good day. He either lands in trash bags, or no one gets his name right. Hey, the Crueler. Oh well. I love it. Freaky Fist Grandpa, though. It's so cool. So cool. But that was fun. That was a good follow-up, I would say, that episode. Especially in terms of upping the ante, in terms of what Knuckle Duster, what, and what Nice Guy was up against in terms of, well, you first had that guy that Knuckle Duster was right about. He was shifty. So, I guess, well, to be fair, obviously, there have been medias, I guess, out there where a man in a suit and all of that could be very concerning and all of that. Just think back to Person of Interest. I know Reese is the, you know, good guy in that whole situation, but of course everyone, like everyone in the lore and all of that is very, very cautious, so yeah. But no, it was just really, really great, that fight with that, with what he turned into, really, and then that person with that hardening quirk, I think it was, that was established. So yeah, so it was really, really great stuff. But it also gave us a little bit more about Knuckle Duster as well, making him a bit more of an interesting character. There's no endurance quirk within him. There's nothing to kind of bolster him. He is naturally tough as nails, really. So, and it was just really, really great to see the fight between him and Aizawa until he relinquished, because he's like, well, you're not misusing your quirks. That's not my business. You have a good day, sir. Oh man, and it is really, really great that you have a fight between both of them, because I think we've gotten a little bit of an idea that Knuckle Duster is a bit of a eccentric wild card, I would say, and we know from My Hero Academia that Aizawa is just done with shit. He cannot. So, how many times has he just had to curl up in his like little sleeping bag and just, yeah. Yeah, it's it is really, really interesting though, because of the fact that you've got someone who is embracing this kind of, I guess, vigilante, like this effort to be a hero, really. I mean, obviously it's outside the law, but it does give a little bit of hope, really, I would say, to Koichi, because of the fact that, again, he was... we go back to the first episode, and of course he's been beating himself up about the fact that he can't do anything. And of course, we are seeing gradually that he is trying to make a name for himself, and that he is kind of kickstarting that hero gig, of course, outside the law and all of that. But it's great to have that little bit of inspiration, like, look, it didn't stop me and I'm quirkless. So yeah, it is really, really you know, great to have that kind of little bit of inspiration, really, especially when you've got to consider that he can be my master and he can teach me and harden me for future battles to come. So, because they're going to be tougher than, obviously, that Stone Creep, because of course you got to narrow down to the source of this all. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really great. So yeah, but yeah, it also does add an element of concern when it comes to Knuckle Duster as well, because of course he might take things a little bit OTT. Of course, you do have this whole idea played for laughs and all of that in terms of him going a little bit too much and all of that. But it's not like the heroes are the bad guys in this whole situation. Yeah, we're focusing on these three characters who are vigilantes. So yeah, but I mean, they do have a sense of loyalty to the rules and all of that, and they should not be misused and all that jazz. So there is an element of concern when it comes to if he takes things a little bit too far. So I can definitely see something working in terms of Knuckle Duster being on his own, and he does go a little bit OTT. And then that itself puts the whole vigilante situation, especially if they do acquire more people working outside the law but wanting to be heroes, it does put the whole vigilante thing at risk, really, because of the fact that the police and all of that will have to step in to prevent more people from taking things a little bit OTT. So he can be a bit reckless and he can be a little bit of a loose cannon, but I can definitely see things happening where he does. Again, it's another situation of potential, really, in terms of Knuckle just taking things a little bit too far. Shit hits the fan, basically. So yeah. But yeah, it does make him being quirkless does make his character a little bit more interesting and all of that. So yeah, especially when you got to consider that Deku was quirkless, but then he got given One for All, of course. So yeah, but he's not going to get any quirk or whatever, from my knowledge, because unless he has something similar happen to him, obviously, just imagine him with One for All. God damn. You know what? If I was All for One, I would be packing my bags. Just with the way that he is able to just throw hands, again, without a quirk and all of that. So, yeah. But again, we are taking this focus on someone who doesn't have any powers, really. I mean, yeah, Deku was quirkless, so was All Might, but they did have One for All. So, and as we know, that also had a little bit of a stockpile to it. This guy's just tough as hell, just naturally. Someone who never misses arm day or whatever. So, yeah, it's just really, really great stuff. To see some, and I do like that. It is a great taste in terms of seeing someone who's not going to rely on a quirk, who doesn't have any kind of things passed on to them in terms of, oh, you don't have a quirk? Well, here, eat this, as All Might once said. It's a very, very interesting avenue to go down towards. So, yeah, but, it was really, really fun stuff, this episode. So, yeah. And of course, we are getting to see, Koichi try to get into the whole hero gig, being able to, I guess, leave a little bit of an impression. He did save that baby, so that's, really, really good first steps for him. But of course, there's still a long ways to go, especially in terms of people not getting their name right. So, yeah, but... and of course he does, as you'd expect from someone who is still quite green, he does need to work on himself a little bit. So yeah, but I mean, I just felt like this was a pretty great this was a pretty great episode to follow up from the first one. So I'm really excited to see where things are going to go in terms of again, because there's potential prospects, especially with Knuckles himself. There's prospect in terms of making things a little bit more concerning, I guess you could say, given the fact that I mean, of course, if you've watched superhero shows and all of that, you know that there have been cases where vigilantes have acted on their own, and sometimes the police have had to take really drastic actions in terms of suppressing any kind of uprising from vigilante activity. So, doesn't matter if they're trying to do good and all of that, but sometimes they take things a little bit into their own hands. You just think back to Arrow, for example. So, yeah. And there is potential for them to do that in My Hero Academia, so yeah, but it should be pretty exciting to see where things are gonna go. So yeah, but yeah, good stuff. So let's roll on to the final episode of I guess this week's edition. This is episode 3 of this is episode 3 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Let's go.
You can even call yourself one. It won't pay the bills unless it's official.
No.
You've still gotta make a living.
Yep.
Your schoolwork, your housework, and your actual work.
The world doesn't
all
stop.
That stuff takes priority.
Yeah. Despite your heroism. He's just been
Who's the old dude? And why is he in my place?
That's Knuckle Duster.
He's eating lunch, drinking beer, watching the game. Why is he so casual?
God's sake. Well, at least, you know, isn't that the first time he's, you know, not in his costume and all of that? Yeah. He's life goes on for him as well. He's just stuffing his face and watching the game and drinking beers, so he's got not much going for him.
Hold on, how did you get in if the door was locked tight?
Well, through the window, of course.
Came in through the window. Oh my god.
I thought today's patrol doesn't start until tonight.
Well, my day job ended earlier than expected. Had nothing better to do.
So he crashed out here.
Him too?
I'm getting ready to go to one
Surprised?
of my shows. We'll see you soon, dude.
Knock yourself out.
So you're staying here? Yeah, sure.
He can't with them. Oh.
Pack such a smash that you too can be a hero.
I mean, Pop's vibing.
Anyone who wants a handshake, form a line.
Oh, there they are again. He looked like he there.
Yeah, it's true. Who wouldn't want to get as close as possible to her and touch her radiance? There's no doubt she's a cutie pie.
Jeez.
Careful there, bro.
Until those feelings become too much for you to hold inside, and then all your love explodes
like a magnetic blaster!
Talk about enthusiasm.
I've got no choice. I have to.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's my turn to shake Pop's hand.
What happened?
Is he turned into an eel? What the frick?
Good. Hold him steady.
Oh, yeah, like I said, slippery little bastards. Trash bags again.
Whoa, are you guys okay?
He might be a little too slippery.
It's a special handshake event so I can be all
Nice
alone
trap.
with you. Isn't that great? A handshake?
So I was having a chat with some other fans, and apparently he just wants to shake your hand.
He just wants to shake his hand. Her hand.
I love you. So now I can't be satisfied until I get some more.
There we go. A bit over eager.
Flower sucks the moisture out of anything it touches. So let's have some fresh dried eel. Because I'm getting hungry.
You can't. It's still cannibalism.
This cheap stuff damages my hair.
Hey, Koichi, what's the big idea? What'd you do with all the beer?
You drank it!
Everything I had.
Yeah, so you should go buy some more.
Why can't you?
Don't stress out, I'm just having fun.
Hey, Koichi!
Oh, man.
But still, it's not bad.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's not perfect. It's okay.
Villains, if only. But each of the suspects gave us the same story. I got the drugs from someone I had never met.
Which makes it a bit more difficult, of course.
Handing them out for free.
Maybe they're like free samples.
Yeah.
Just to get them hooked?
and then get a bit more.
Couldn't
Get
be.
an
Not with
audience.
the price tag trigger.
My last concert.
You don't mean that eel guy?
What?
You let him go free? That's cause for alarm.
Nah. That dude was less an actual villain and
He's
more
a-
just gross.
Yeah, he was
Seems like
overly
he was tricked into using the
enthusiastic.
drug.
Like master and get him on board.
Hang on.
Good stuff.
Just think. He'd only wind up hating the poor kid again.
Stop right there! Show me your tongue, bastard!
Yeah.
Can we get a photo together, please?
Oh.
Thank you so much, Pop Step.
And there we
So
go.
then, who's he? Your boyfriend, maybe?
Nope.
No, there's no way. Thank you again for the beautiful photo. I'm rooting for you.
You're so cool.
Well, at
I'm
least
sarcastic.
no. At least she wasn't as overly eager as Eel Guy.
Be going into a normal place dressed like this.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh.
We were just passing by and decided to grab a drink together.
Great. Well, you can join me. I don't even mind.
Well,
Chiska's always been a little odd.
You guys,
B.
I swear I just saw a huge bug fly by.
wait, does it
I
have?
hate bugs!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm a junior in high school.
But
I work part-time as a villain. My
ah,
quirk is Queen Bee. My
Queen-
little worker bees are swarming with nasty chemicals.
love
And
it.
I'm gonna use them to set this town abuzz!
Shit! There's Johnny Storm.
Where'd they come from? Who cares? Let's get out of here!
Wait, what's going on?
Shit!
Not quite!
Engineum!
There goes the turbo hero, Insidium!
Eaters, bro! Endeavor!
Texas Smash!
They didn't even need to do
Showed
shit.
up. It's all done as fast as it started.
Yeah.
No.
Ow.
Oh.
I hate it when you mistreat my girls.
So she feels the bees dying.
What threats still awaited us in the shadows? Still blissfully unaware of what was to come, we enjoyed our fleeting peace. We didn't know. Not yet.
Nope. Oh, yeah. I thought that was gonna like be a bit of a bigger thing going on in terms of especially the whole factor that you're like projecting trigger throughout the city and all of that. Because that can turn, like, especially with the bees and all of that, I mean, that's a good resource, I would say, in terms of causing a widespread pandemic, if you think about it, because of the fact that, I mean, it's gonna get to hundreds of people, right? So, yeah. So it's just really, it's a really good plan. So yeah, never meet your heroes. Never meet your fans in this case. It's usually never meet your heroes when your hero decides to they have something dodgy going on. In this instance, it's a role reversal, isn't it? Because that Queen Bee, wasn't she called? Yeah. Yeah. So. But I felt like that sequence where all of the heroes showed up was just absolutely cool. Again, I mean, obviously you imagine you would see the heroes pop up every so often and all of that, but I don't know, it's just so nice to see like all of these heroes, like especially quite a bit younger, that they are pro heroes in the main story, of course, we know that. But to see them when they're a bit younger, I mean, even seeing younger All Might is just always a blast. So yeah, that way we can get a bit of a dose of, the ultimate hero. Someone that, Deku looked up to, and someone that, we didn't really get to embrace so much because of, obviously, what happens in the main series. But, yeah, it was a pretty cool sequence, just seeing them all show up and all of that. But yeah, I thought that it would take a little bit longer, but you know, they were on it, so taking the shine away from the Vigilantes there. So yeah, but yeah, I did find it very funny how Koichi just didn't know who was behind the masks in terms of Knuckle Duster and Pop Step, of course, when it came to seeing them for the first time. Yeah, because obviously he doesn't know what they look like behind the mask. So it was really fun, those sequence of events. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, we also had a little bit of you know, Pop Step of focus and all of that in terms of her performance and whatnot. So which did, of course, build to that eel guy and all of that having a bit of an over-enthusiastic a bit of an over-enthusiastic attachment to Pop Step. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really great stuff. So yeah, I mean, I would say you kind of got a little bit of focus with Pop Step's character in terms of, you know, what she is like, I guess, behind not just the performer that she is, but also, I guess, the kind of, I'd say kind of hero, because I wouldn't say she's as involved as Knuckle Duster and Koichi, so yeah, but still, we got to see a bit more of her behind the mask and all of that, so yeah. Yeah, it was just just great to get a little bit more about that, even a little bit of a tease between her and Koichi. Don't know if they'll do that, but we'll see, because I mean, they've been holding off again on Deku and Uraraka for some time and all of that, so it's like, I don't expect too much to come from that, but from these two, should I say, but we'll see. Yeah, it was just very fun stuff, though, in terms of developing Queen Bee, I guess, and all of that, in terms of, you know, she is a part-time villain, I guess. So yeah, it's something to note, though. I feel like obviously, aside from causing a mass outbreak and all of that, which, again, is a very interesting idea. There was a very eerie sequence with the bee living within her skull and all of that, seemingly, because I think she is missing her eye, just with the fact that she's got, like, an eye patch and all of that. So, yeah. So, and it's kind of messed up. I'm not going to lie, just thinking about it, but but she could also, it seems like she also has a bit of a hive mind with the bees and all of that. She can feel when the bees do die and all of that, and seemingly, given her comments, knowing who did it, she can feel who was the responsible party for hurting her hive, I guess. So yeah. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm really having a good time with this series, though. So yeah, obviously there is a little bit of that mystique when it comes to Trigger, and obviously who's the perpetrator behind it. But also developing these vigilantes and all of that. It's been really good stuff. So I think I'm gonna really vibe with this series, and yeah, it's something. It's a nice little neat thing before we get into the final season of My Hero Academia. So yeah, but yeah, good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!